because of the way this country called they go. Now once Goodluck Jonathan go find the books when General Gowon don write, all the constitution when don write, all the things, all the legacy when don do. Now once he go uproot them.
Today's event is not merely the unveiling of a book. It is the presentation of a living testimony. It is the reflections of a leader who stood at the center of some of the defining moments in our national journey. General Gowon's autobiography offers not only a personal account of military service and leadership, but also valuable insights into the challenges of nationhood, reconciliation, peace building, and statesmanship.
If not be General Gowon, many things for not dey in place and many policy for not still dey in place. He say for one to become a good leader, it depends on two things. One thing, na the policy when he constituted, that is the policy when he put for ground, when he work with. And two, the things when he do, that is the infrastructure, amenities when he put for ground, like the roads, the hospitals, schools, and others, the healthcare, things when he do. Say now this thing, now they guarantee you as a good leader. If not because of the grace, the things when he don't do for us, Nigerians, for they suffer a lot of things, especially in the area of policy, in the area of constitution. He say we Nigeria for the suffer now. And even thank am well. He say surely then when be the new leader, they go abide by those things when General Gowon already do for grant. And he say advise all Nigerians to always go and read the autobiography of General Gowon. The things when he don't do, the books when he don't write, say those things he go always help us well. And he talk say book they help us to renew our mind always.
General Gowon's assumed leadership at a particularly turbulent period in Nigeria's history. Of course, so many people could be good leaders when the environment is okay. It's when you have challenges that you can distinguish the men from the boys. So General Gowon, at a very young age, led this country when we had the major civil war that is still haunting us till today. The years of the Civil War from 1967 to 1970 remain among the most painful chapters of our national experience. Yet, history also records its commitment to the preservation of national unity and perhaps most importantly, his magnanimity at the end of this conflict, embodied in the enduring declaration of no victor, no vanquished. That philosophy laid the foundation for healing, reconstruction, and reintegration at a time when bitterness and division could easily have prevailed. And of course, we all remember General Gowon. Every leader, if anybody who have the opportunity to become the president of a country will be remembered from one thing or the other. But there are two key things that we remember leaders. Policies that endure, policies that reform society, policies that change things. Then, of course, major infrastructure. But policies are number one. I will not bore you. That will be the duty of my good friend Bishop Kuka, who will review the book and give us account of what General Gowon did. But he did a number of things. In Nigeria, the establishment of the NYSC was one key policy that till today we are celebrating it. And I have to thank the leadership of the NYSC because whenever General Gowon has a program, I used to see the youth corps coming around to celebrate him. That is a very good idea. We don't have to wait until when somebody dies before we celebrate him. The youth corps was meant to reconfigure our nation, reorientate our young people so we begin to live as one Nigeria. Though we have not succeeded, because when I listen to some of us who are politicians, we talk as if we are still in pre-1914 era. But you tried. I remember 1973, I was in class 3 in secondary school when you set up the NYSC. And in those days, immediately after the Civil War, it was always difficult to get graduate teachers to teach in secondary schools, especially the secondary schools that were not in the cities. And two youth corps that were sent to Matade High School then, one Mr. Balogun and one Mr. Ojukwu, taught me. I remember Balogun taught us mathematics, additional mathematics, physics, and chemistry. when Balogun taught us biology, and it helped us significantly. So the vision of the NYSC was great, and we will continue to celebrate you. The other one is that when you work with your colleagues to establish the ECOWAS, the vision of ECOWAS. Luckily, the president of ECOWAS is also here with us. These are policies that will continue to reform society. These are policies that will endure. We can go on and on state creation and others, but I don't want to, Mr. Kukas, to tell us the stories. But you have done very, very well, and we must commend you. As younger generations study our nation's history, it's important that they hear directly from those who bore the burden of leadership during difficult times. Memoirs such as these help preserve institutional memory, deepen public understanding, and enrich the national conversation on governance and leadership. Beyond his years in office, General Gowon has continued to distinguish himself through decades of public service and advocacy for peace. His commitment to national unity, interfaith harmony, and youth development has remained steadfast long after leaving office. Through initiatives such as Nigeria Praise and other peace-building engagements, he has demonstrated that true leadership does not end with political authority alone. It continues in service to humanity. This autobiography, therefore, comes at the most appropriate time in our history. Across the world today, nations are confronted by division, mistrust, insecurity, and political polarization. There is much that contemporary leaders and future generations can learn from the experience captured in this book, especially the virtues of patience, restraint, dialogue, courage, and reconciliation. I commend General Yakubu Gowon for documenting his experiences and reflecting for posterity. Too often, valuable chapters of our national history are lost because those who witnessed them firsthand fail to leave behind written accounts. Just like my friend said, if the lion doesn't tell his own story, it is only the story of the hunter that we will celebrate. By sharing his story, General Gowon has rendered yet another important service to Nigeria and to the historical records of Africa. I believe this is a debt I also owe Nigerians and humanity. Maybe someday it will be my turn to also launch my biography. As I conclude, let me congratulate the publishers, editors, researchers, family members, and all those whose efforts made this work possible. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, books preserve memory, but they also shape the future. I have no doubt that this autobiography will become an important resource for scholars, policymakers, military officers, students, and all Nigerians that are interested in understanding the complex society and how to navigate our country forward. On behalf of all of us here, because I'm the chairman, I congratulate His Excellency General Yakubu Gowon on this landmark achievement and pray that Almighty God continue to grant him strength, peace, and good health. It is now my singular honor and privilege to declare this ceremony open. I thank you all.